The brand new Pixel 8 Pro takes on the brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max, two of the most newest and the recent flagship releases in the tech world. While Apple has delivered some insane new features with the iPhone 15 Pro Max, but Google on the other hand has done some really clever upgrade with the Pixel 8 Pro that you don't see with any smartphone on the market. This is the true clash of Android versus iOS, and well, finally someone has humbled Apple. Apple has been the absolute king in the industry when it comes to software longevity. Not anymore, because Google is promising 7 years of software updates with the Pixel 8 Pro, beating out the 5-year sport that we have with the iPhone 15 Pro Max, meaning the Pixel 8 Pro will get updates until 2030, which is the longest on any phone in the market right now. 7 years might be too long for some people, but you gotta respect what Google is doing. Now, flagship phones are getting more expensive every single year, as we have seen with the 15 Pro Max. It's costing $100 more compared to last year's model at $1,200. This once again gives Google the upper hand because the Pixel 8 Pro costs $1,000, making it $200 cheaper than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. On top of this, you get a free Pixel Watch 2nd generation that was just announced at the event, absolutely free. So once again, value is Pixel 8 Pro's biggest win against both Apple and Samsung. But what about the actual phone? Design-wise, both phones have their distinct standout look. The iPhone 15 Pro Max continues the same design language as the iPhone 11 series. The titanium on the side, along with the thinner form factor and the lighter design, does feel pretty good in hand. On the other hand, Pixel 8 Pro also continues the visor design with a bit of a fresh look thanks to more exciting colors than the lineup we see for the iPhone 15 Pro series this year. Especially when you look at the blue color on the Pixel 8 Pro, it is bound to get some attention, and in my opinion, this has to be the best blue color that I've seen on any phone out there. Now, despite not using titanium, the Pixel 8 Pro is actually lighter than the iPhone 15 Pro Max, coming at 213 grams versus 221 grams of weight we see on the 15 Pro Max. When it comes to the displays, both phones have large displays with beautiful, bright, vibrant screens. Of course, Pixel 8 Pro took this to the whole new level with 2400 nits of peak brightness versus 2000 on the 15 Pro Max. With that being said, the biggest difference of the front design has to be the dynamic island on the iPhone, which does take more space compared to the single punch hole we see on the Pixel 8 Pro, giving you more of a cleaner design, but we do get a more stronger facial recognition system on the 15 Pro Max, which I really like. The Pixel 8 Pro, on the other hand, has a optical fingerprint scanner. Now, camera is the reason why anyone should be buying a Pro or Ultra phone in 2023, and this is where Google is trying to beat everyone using the clever ways of AI and some hardware upgrade. First up, when it comes to main camera performance, I think the iPhone 15 Pro Max is the best phone, hands down, as it takes 24 megapixel shots with excellent dynamic range. All the other smartphone manufacturers take photos at 12 megapixel resolution, which is why the detail on the iPhone is better. And same thing can be said for the Pixel 8 Pro, because the default resolution output is still 12 megapixels. So you might like the colors on the Pixel because it is subjective, but what's not subjective is detail, and that is Apple's first big edge thanks to the high 24 megapixel output. But as we move to other lenses, that is where Google has the potential to beat Apple. Not only Pixel 8 Pro has more resolution with the ultra wide angle lens coming at 48 megapixel, it's also having f1.9 aperture compared to f2.2 on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Very likely you're going to see sharper ultra wide angle images on the Pixel 8 Pro. As for the zoom performance, both phones have 5x zoom at f2.8 aperture, but once again, Google has 48 megapixel resolution, which you can unlock in the Pro mode. Hence, the detail, if utilized properly, can look better on the Pixel 8 Pro than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It might not be a big difference, but what is a big difference is the iPhone 15 Pro Max taking portrait mode images using that 5x lens, something Google has not implemented on their 5x zoom as we have seen with the Pixel 7 Pro series, and they haven't talked about it on their Pixel 8 Pro series this year. If that's the case, the iPhone will also going to win when it comes to zoom performance. Now, when it comes to the video performance, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is the best out there. Incredible detail and colors along with the smoothest transition of all the lenses. Google, on the other hand, has a plan to beat the iPhone thanks to the clever use of AI. The Pixel 8 Pro has a new feature called Video Boost, which uses AI to enhance details, HDR, and turn a grainy footage in extreme low-light situations pretty good. Google actually claims that they have best video performance in low-light situation, as well as comparing their video performance directly to the iPhone 15 Pro Max at their launch event. Since Apple does everything in real time, which is great, Pixel 8 Pro might actually come on top thanks to the new AI tricks. Now, when it comes to performance and software, the Apple A17 Pro chip inside the iPhone 15 Pro Max absolutely demolishes the Tensor G3 in terms of the performance numbers and efficiency, especially after the iOS 17.0.3 update, which has improved the performance on the 15 Pro Max quite a bit. The Tensor G3 won't wow anyone out there when it comes to numbers, but again, it does have crazy AI features, making the Pixel 8 Pro arguably the smartest smartphone on the market, smarter than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Features like Magic Editor, which allows you to put a person into different areas in the image, Audio Eraser that is pretty magical, can pick different audios in an environment. Google Assistant is now on steroids thanks to the AI Bard, which has some insane capabilities, making it miles ahead of anything Siri can do right now. All this is pretty cool, but when it comes to performance numbers and especially gaming, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is going to come on top. Now, battery performance wise, Pixel 8 Pro will be packing the same battery as last year's model, with all the improvements coming thanks to the efficiency gains of Tensor G3 chip. On the other hand, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is my second best battery performer in the battery drain test battle, which is a pretty good position to be at because it's a good battery timing. I do think that the Pixel 8 Pro should be close to this level. Overall, the Pixel 8 Pro has to be the most unique phone in the market right now. It's not the best when you consider the Tensor G3's performance, but it is very cheeky with the AI stuff, as well as potentially the best low-light video thanks to the Video Boost option. On the other hand, the iPhone 15 Pro Max has a solid main camera performance, better than any phone out there in my opinion when you consider the detail, as well as the 5x portrait mode, which I really hope Google enable on the Pixel 8 Pro's 5x lens as well. Again, the Pixel 8 Pro is $200 cheaper with its crazy deal that is the free Pixel Watch 2. Make sure you consider all these factors when making the decision. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Which one is your pick? Subscribe for the latest tech videos, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.